Hey y'all caught me. Y'all caught me getting ready for the day. I got to take my daddy to the doctor, but I was just sitting here. I do something with some of my products that I thought I would share with y'all. I don't know if y'all knew about this, and I didn't know about it till I was just like one day desperate and tried it. And maybe it's because I'm cheap. I don't know, but this is my eye cream. And I couldn't squeeze any more out of it, so I cut off the top of it. There is so much product left in these tubes that we can't squeeze out. So I would cut off the very tail end of it, get what I could there, and then I just continually cut down. And I still have probably, I don't know if y'all can see how much product's still in there. That wouldn't squeeze out. So if it's a tube, in a tube like this, I cut it off and I get every drop out. So what I do is I just kind of close it up and I'll stick it back in my drawer and it'll stay fine. And one day I did it to my foot lotion and I had it on my bathroom counter, and James saw it. He was like, "Baby, we can afford more foot lotion." I said, "Do you know how much is left in that tube? It is crazy how much is left that we can't and I have done down the sides, everything. But if you are in desperate need, I have another one ordered. It'll be here today. No. Yeah, I think it'll be here today. Anyway, I'm not going to open it till I get all this out. This is money in there. So, I just thought I'd share that with y'all. Do y'all do stuff like that, or is it just me? Am I just the only cheap one? Desperate times call for desperate measures. Am I right? All right. I got to get this face on. I got to get dressed. I'm going to pick up my daddy and take him through his appointment. I'm trying to be modest and only show y'all from here up because I'm hot. But I will talk to y'all in a little bit, and hopefully I'm looking a whole lot better than this. It's like I tell James, say goodbye to the face. And voila. Y'all, this is so hot. It is hot. It is hot, hot. I am already dreading this summer. Anyway, I am headed to take Buster to Mama's, and then I'm going to get my daddy, take him for his appointment with this cardiologist, have a come to Jesus meeting with him. We got to get something done. This is enough. He's not getting any better, and we got to get this resolved. So I'm gonna have to be a little firm today. Y'all just pray for me, but I'll keep y'all posted. I've been calling him every day, checking on him, and he's been very dizzy, lightheaded, low energy, and I know it's because his heart rate's in the dirt. So we got to, come on, bub. We got to get something resolved. So anyway, that's what's going on. So let me go get him and see what we can get into today. might be a diva if you out there cutting grass in your blinky flip-flops and your blinky shirt. We come to check on my daddy. We had to be up this way to tend to some business, and we came by to check on him, and he had like a patch to finish cutting in his yard. He's been cutting his yard with a stinking push mower. So while James was doing something else for him, I got on the push mower to finish it off. But that's done. It didn't take 10 minutes. Anyway, they've put a heart monitor on him to monitor him. I was very firm but nice yesterday at the doctor's office. I could not vlog yesterday because I was just in one of those, I was just not able to. I was just mentally and emotionally just at my wit's end with the whole mess. But we spent the whole entire day together. I think I got home around 8:30. He had not been able to leave or get out, so he had a couple places he wanted to go, so we just took our time. I took him where he wanted to go, took him out to eat, but they explained why they didn't do the pacemaker. His heart rate does seem to be coming up the more that the longer he's not taking that medicine and it's getting out of his system. And so if they don't have to do a pacemaker, that would be wonderful, because it is going to cramp his style for a while. But they put the monitor on him. He sends that back in a couple days. He has one more day he has to wear it, and then he'll mail it back. If we don't hear anything from them after they've went over it and everything, we do have an appointment with his cardiologist. We met with the nurse practitioner yesterday, which she's amazing. But we do have an appointment with his cardiologist on the 30th that I'll be taking him back, and then we will, go from there. But he's doing better. He told me that he had a little episode this morning, and but they're catching all that. They're going to see all that on the monitor, so that's good. But y'all, this porch, it is so nice out here with this breeze below it, and just sitting out here and watching the cows. They have so many baby cows that have been born, and it's just wonderful. It feels so good. So that's the update. I'm still trying to get, if you've been a caregiver, it is one of the hardest things to go through. That's why I really learned about it the more I was in hospice. It's very hard on the caregivers, mentally, emotionally, physically. I mean, I have not been to the gym this week, but I feel like I've had a workout because my whole entire body is just sore. And I know it's from being in that car. I rode through 4 counties yesterday. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't. But we are concerned about him because he honestly, trigger warning, he has no will to live. He does not want to live. He told me that yesterday. He has no desire to live. I mean, he's not going to do anything to harm himself, but at the same time, he's not really in the right frame of mind to do anything to really help himself. I'm just having to stay on him. But between me, calling him and being here, his son, my stepbrother, he and I talked, and we're on the same page now. He's out of town working, so it's not like he can be here, but we're on the same page now. So maybe where he won't listen to me, he'll listen to him. I don't know. I can't give him a will to live, but I told him how very selfish he was. I sure did. I fussed at him and told him he was very selfish. But anyway, that's where we're at. So I'm just gonna do my best and just pray. Pray, pray, pray. But man, it sure is pretty out here. So peaceful. So peaceful. All you city folk, y'all would not like the smell out here, but it just smells like home to me. That's what I told him. I went to New York years ago, and down there where the horse and buggies are, there's poop and this and that, and the tourists on the buses and stuff, they would be talking, "Ooh, that smell." And I was like, smells like home. I can't tell you how many people would stop me and just tell me, talk for me. I love to hear your accent. I'm like, I don't have an accent. I guess I do. I don't know. Anyway, let me show you some baby cows. Okay, y'all, I told y'all that my daddy, when I took him to the doctor, he had several places he wanted to go. Well, he loves to thrift, y'all. He loves to thrift. And so it was his idea to go to the thrift store. It was not mine. So please don't come at me for making my daddy go to the thrift stores when we were going down there and he was getting heart monitor and all that put on, because this was totally his idea. So we went to 2 thrift stores. No, yeah. We went to 3, but one was about to close. So we left that one and went to another. And he wanted to go to Ollie's. He had a list of things he was looking for. So I have a thrift haul. I did not get much from the first thrift store we went to, but one item he did find for me. Y'all, I can't wait to tell y'all the story behind it. Anyway, so I'm going to share with y'all my thrift haul, and I'm going to share with you what I bought at Ollie's, just in case you don't know about it. And if you have an Ollie's near you, it might be something you were interested in, because I was blown away by what I got and how much I paid. It was how much I paid for what I got. So let me show y'all that first, and then we'll get to the good stuff. So I had ran out of garlic powder the night before our trip, so I was looking for garlic powder. They have seasonings. Look at this big old thing of garlic powder. I paid $3.99 for it, this huge bottle of garlic powder. And then I didn't know they had onion salt. I've never heard of onion salt, but undoubtedly it's a thing. Where have I been? I guess I've been in a bubble. But this whole large thing of onion salt, I paid $1.49 for. So that was my Ollie purchase. And I think that is such an awesome deal. So check out your Ollie's if you're looking for some seasonings, because they had all kinds of seasonings, and it's the thing about Ollie's is their inventory is not all the same at every store, I'm thinking. But he got a huge thing of weed killer, name brand weed killer, for $20 that they have the same thing at Lowe's, and I want to say it's like $57, between 25, no, but the one he got is between $35 and $55 at Lowe's, and he got it for $20. So check out your Ollie's. But the first thrift store we went into, I found this cow. My mama is into cows now, and it's got an iridescent sheen to it. So I'm going to do like my paint technique like I did on her chicken on this, and she wants this, and I knew she would when I seen it, so I picked it up for her. So I'll be showing y'all what that looks like when we get through with it. But this item I'm fixing to show y'all. So I was over in the curtain section looking for him some curtains to go over his sink, and he called me on the phone. He's like, "Donna, did you see this old iron?" I was like, "No." He said, "Well, you better get over here. I'm standing guard by it." I said, "Why don't you bring it over here and come check out these curtains I found?" Y'all, look at this old iron he found me. I love it. He said, "Now that is old." Y'all can just hear him talking. But I paid $5 for it, and I want to put it in my booth, but at the same time, I want to keep it because he found it for me, but it's an old General Electric iron. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I can just imagine Lucy on I Love Lucy using this kind of iron, but I don't even know if it works. I'm not even going to plug it in because I'm scared. But I did get that old iron. Okay, we left there and we went to another thrift store. It was a little church thrift store, and we didn't even really get to look because we got in there and they were like telling everybody to come get in line to check out because they were fixing to close. And I'm like, okay. So we went to Ollie's, And then it's right next door to the other American thrift store. And I loaded up all for my booth. Everything I got was for my booth. And I was so excited about it. So let me just start and show you. I got this old strawberry tin. I actually thought about Sarah. I don't know if she's going to want it, but I did get this with either her or to go in my booth. I found this beautiful pheasant. Is that not going to be gorgeous for the fall? It will be going in my booth. Love it. I found this little crock. It still has the seal and everything. And I try to get these when I can find them for a good price. And these sell pretty good for me in my booth. So got that. I got 2 bags of brass candle holders. So let me take them out and then I'll show you. Okay, the first bag was these. Y'all, they are so heavy. And these will be going in my booth, as well as these 3 brass candle holders. And they will be going in my booth. These sell really well for me. And when I can find them at such an amazing deal and pass that savings on, hey, I do it. Okay, another bagged item. And I really struggle with putting these in the booth because I love these frames. But honestly, I have nowhere for them, so I don't know. These were in a bag. I love these little frames, so I said everything is for my booth. These may be, I may keep these and change the pictures out. We will see. We will see about that. I found this ironstone. I don't know what it originally was. I'm thinking it had a lid, but look at this. Oh, y'all know I want to keep it, but it's got on here, it says ironstone 19. I can't tell if it's 50 or 60. Let's see what this says. I can't really tell. It's oven proof. I don't know. That's what it says. But look at all that crazing, y'all. Y'all know we love some crazing, but it's got these little handles on it. So I'm thinking it probably had a lid, like a little casserole dish. I don't know, but I love it. But I really don't think I have anywhere for it. We'll see. We'll see. Here I am saying everything was for my booth, and I'm saying, we'll see, we'll see. These two things are up in the air as far as. And then I got this for my booth. This beautiful frame. It's got black velvet inlay. It needs to be cleaned up. It is really dirty, but I think this will sell. And I got it for a really good price too. So I'll be able to pass that on. I've got to get over to my booth. Oh, I was not able to go Tuesday because I had to take my daddy to the doctor. And we've sold so much. We've already made rent and then some already, which is yay. We're starting out with a much better month than the previous month. So I've got so much I need to price and get over there and restock. So that's it. But that's my thrift haul I wanted to share with y'all. Now I've got to get up and start cleaning my house. It has been neglected this whole entire week. So let me do that and let's see what we get into. So I am in my favorite room in the house. I know, it's the laundry room, and that's crazy for me to say that is my favorite room, but it is. I love this room the way I have it decorated. And I have been putting off doing what I needed to do in here, but today I got in here, I took everything off the shelves and dusted everything. I've cleaned it, scrubbed it, and I've edited it a little bit. So I was going to share with y'all what I've done and see if you can see some of the changes. I'm going to tell you what they are, but if you're new here, you might not know. But if you go back and watch some of the other videos where I've come in this room, then you'll know, you'll be able to spot it. So let me turn this camera around and show you what I've done. First things first, I edited this, and I like this now, and I still have spots where I can hang up like my sports bras, you know, on those pegs, because I do use those pegs, and I honestly thought about taking it down and putting a different one, but I use it so much, so I did edit it down, and this is what it looks like, and that is my great-grandmother's bonnet, y'all. Oh, I can't believe my mama gave it to me, but I love it, and that's one of the reasons that I edited it down some, so it wouldn't be so cluttered, and that would kind of show off that. My yard sale ironing board, I love it. I didn't do anything over here other than just edit that. But I'm gonna show you what I've done on my shelves. Okay, this one pretty much stayed the same. I did just take everything off, wipe it all down. It's got some old Coke bottles, old Clorox bottle, this oil can, and everything on here, honestly, y'all, with the exception of this little bird, and then that piece that the flower's in, it was all thrifted. I made that little laundry sign from a Dollar Tree sign. But yeah. Up here, I edited this by, I spread out all my bottles. They used to be kind of like from here over in that one corner, and they were all like clustered up. So I did like spread them out, and behind that picture is the jar that has like my thread and needles and pins. So I wanted it to be easy to access. So I've put that there. My picture that I bought that off of Etsy, the print, the downloadable print, and put it in that frame. But I do change that one out for the seasons. Like I'll put a summer one in there, a fall, winter, Christmas, all that. So I do change that out. My thrifted chicken with some greenery sticking out. I have another little jar with some tulips back there, and then my thrifted iron, my thrifted bucket that I use for my dryer sheets, and then I have this jar to put the change that I find in. I'm wondering how much I got in there. I need to go thrifting. And then up here, I didn't change anything there. I did edit down one of the jars. I've kind of put it in the back. That's the iron that my daddy picked out that I had to get. Let me take y'all in closer, hold on. My thrifted lamp, some greenery. And then I've put that galvanized pitcher up there on some scrap wood, y'all. Do what you gotta do. My thrifted brush, that iron that my mom gave me. And that's how this shelf is looking. I really like it. It looks really good. So, I know maybe too much for some, but y'all, I love it. And this room, when I come in here, it just makes the chore of laundry so much easier. And then, I didn't do anything over here. I pretty much left that. I need to empty my little bucket. This is where I put my lint and dryer sheets in. And I don't know what I'm going to put in there after I take the little bird nest out, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. But that thing's an eyesore. I hate that thing, but you know what you're going to do. What you gonna do? Anyway, it is nice and clean and dusted in here. I've left my little chick towel right here. I try to put a different towel up for different seasons. And then there's my pads, and this is Buster's little pan for when we have to leave him for any extended amount of time. We take him wherever we can, but sometimes you just have to leave them. And then this is a basket that my daughter-in-law gave me few years ago, and I use it for a lot of different things. Sometimes I use it as a laundry basket if my arms are too full. So that's how everything is looking. It feels so good to have this clean because I have been wanting to do this so long, and it's done. When you just have those little jobs that are just kind of hanging over your head, this has been one of them. And of course I swept and cleaned the floors, but it feels good. I can walk in here now and know everything is dusted. And I like that I was able to spread this out. And actually I have a little more room now if I find some more bottles. Anyway. Alright. Now on, I've got to go get into the office and price the stuff for the booth. Get all that going. And get that room cleaned up. I can't really clean it until I get everything priced and put in a bin. So that's on to the next. I've cleaned our room and bathroom, dusted, mopped, cleaned, dusted, mopped, cleaned the kitchen and living room and this room, and I've dusted the hallway. I haven't mopped it yet. I still have the front bathroom and the office. And once I do those, it'll be done, and it feels good. It's just been needing to be done, and I think it's gonna rain. Of course, I mop the floors, it's gonna rain. Look at the beautiful flower in the front bed. This is the first time I'm seeing this one bloom. So I didn't know what it looked like, but how gorgeous is that? Now this one is called, let's see, the Blackwater Bad Mood Rising. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Love it.